thighs. You know what? I'm a man of the muscles. I'll tell you one thing. Lazy Boredom going up against Punk. That's Mami Masamarisa, Two-Touch Teresa. Whatever you call, you better call her back. All right? Lazy Boredom trying for the throw. Spaced out, though. Counter blocking.
What we talked about.
A lot of drive gauge
damage done
by Lazy Boredom. Oh.
That roundhouse buttons is what we're talking about from Cammy. Like, it's so underrated that a lot of people talk about, like, don't really mention. I don't hear a lot of folks mention it that much because, like, yeah, it's just a one hit, just a knockdown, the punish counter, just kind of go for it. But man, when he hits that punish counter, it starts your offense. I don't know what it does, but it really, really hurts in the dodge offense, and it heals your drive meter so much. Go forward, be able to close this out.
Yeah, nice with the low. Once again, we talked about that. Trying to go for like Gladius, trying to get the stance up, get shut down with crouching medium kick. That takes so much towards the corner. And he pulls you up with the throws. Jump fears. Hard to anti-air also. You gotta get predictive with the crouch fears.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, he's trying to go Lazy Boredom. He's known for like going in for trying to swing and a miss. Batter. That is strike number 2. He's going through another whip punish. 2-piece. Let me go ahead and get the spiral arrow ender. Oh, trying to go for the grab. Is able to get the cross up. Send me that. No OD style. So no wall splat. But I think he's just content trying to killing out that driving as much as possible.
Low on drive gauge. The drive rush shaft finds the opener. Should be able to kill with any bar. Yes, sir. The Magnum Bunker. Melting through the offense right there. Lazy Boredom evening things out. A lot of bar at the bottom. Perfect parry of the low. So I think that was a low right there for the perfect parry. Quad kick, drive rush, light tick throw.
Oh, and scud him overhead. Though anti-air is a little bit funky to try to go ahead and go for the angles, and Punk knows it. That's why he's going to ahead and try to see if he can get the jump back. Cross up, let me get the extra 2,000 for you, and that drive meter as well. Put you down to the burnout situation. I think Lazy Boredom tried to take the hit, but it was a hit that you don't want to take. Put yourself in the corner.
Reset. God damn. He really went for the reset to ensure the victory. This man, Lazy Boredom, got caught for being lazy. He's lacking and slacking out here. I mean, it's hard. You know, all that offense is coming, man, to find a gap. You know, Punk was like, you know what? He ain't gonna react. Hold his DI. First game to Punk.
Yeah, and I think Punk is like just making sure that he sticks with his tried and true right now. Like I said, we saw like a bunch of different characters. I expected some of those other characters to potentially come out here, but I think he is all business right now.
Oh, nice. At the right distance to get the Gladius off against the crouch fears. Trying to get that jump in. The DP is there as the anti-air. You get that drive rush up with the stand fears. Finds another one. This one finds an opening. The target combo for that corner carry off the spiral arrow. Trade. And he holds back to not hit a medium.
Oh, that burnout. Nice. Protecting the meter with the spin drive smasher. Let me go ahead and see if I can get something else out of this in the corner. Now you're in the burnout. Now you hold the gray. I don't care, so have I.
Stand light kick. Burnout scenario. You see him back up just a little bit. Gets a jab right after it. Wary of that super. I don't think Lazy Boredom was going to spin. I mean, at that point, how you hit the super, go back to neutral, you're going to die right after. Punk on set point.
All right, there's another toss. Another one. Let me get it. Yeah, he tried to walk up and see if he can get another one. Probably could have had it there, but you know what? We still get black in the corner.
Damn,
hold
he
it
did
again.
OD.
Oh my God.
He did back.
I mean, he saw the
ODDP. I don't care.
He saw the whip throw.
Punk. No, Punk. You, people like you. It's the people like you that make people refund games. It's the people like you that make people refund games. We have that AMD reaction right there. That AMD reaction right there. Shout out to the AMD coming through for the sponsor. I see all of you. I see AMD also supporting the World Warrior. That's what he's hunting for. He did that DP to make sure that he gets that AMD CPU at the very end. But man, oh man, Punk, was that not necessary? I don't think that was necessary, bro. Ain't gotta do all that.
I think I don't even know what to say about that one. That was insane. Like, yo, all right. I mean, I'm like, look, to be fair, he saw the whiff grab. He's like, hey, well, he's gonna die anyway. I'm just gonna go ahead and ODDP him again. Show him like, hey, man, I'm the alpha. That's what he's gonna say. Come on, that's what he's gonna say, man.
Way he saw, he probably, There's
so
no,
bad.
there's no way he saw I see a whip throw. He did that immediately before the throw. The throw was like this, and he was gonna commit to that anyway. He had his mindset on ODDP. You know why he did that? Because the Sage Jam Slammers are watching his stream right now, and he's like, I'm gonna do it to him. I can't do an impression.
I'm gonna do it to him.
And he did it to him.
I can't do the
Sorry,
Lazy
Lazy Boredom.
like that.
God damn, bro.
Oh, that was disrespectful.
That you wicked, bro. You wicked. You are wicked. You are a wicked soul. A wicked soul, bro. Man.
Woo! Man, we're gonna get our next match coming up here. We might get a little bit more disrespectful because you know how IDOM is whenever we're commentating these matches, especially when we're commentating these matches together. It's going up against SJ here in our next Winner Stop 48 match. Last time we saw IDOM, this man. You tell him. You tell him. I can't.
There's many IDOM stories. There are many IDOM stories. It depends on which one you're looking at here. Talking about CEO stories of IDOM, the DI.
No, I'm talking about combo breaker stories.
Combo breaker. Brother, IDOM, you so random. You know what? He beat Momochi, and he was not supposed to win that. But he won that. You know what? That's the American. The Eagles flying over. He felt the flag. Except for his country.
And just that face.
Continuously. Oh my God. But now he's in the land of America right now, so I don't think that's going to work out. I think people are wise to that game. SJ got to do something different. Now, I like this matchup in some ways for Mana, primarily. Yeah. The range that she can play it with heavy kick and the jump heavy kick is harder for him to anti-air. And also, I think it's hard for him to get in. He doesn't expend that drive rush. However, the fireballs can help equalize that neutral. Once he gets in, he's going to stay in against this character. She don't got the defense.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult for Manon to be able to kind of sit that out. Yes, he has some great jump ins. She also has to pair away as well to sift through that. But when you're going to have the opportunity and the time to be able to do that when Rashid's like fireball game is tornadoes, like does the speed, depending on the strength that is used, it makes things very difficult to try to read which one you're doing. But that cross medial punch, putting in the work.
Yeah, there we go. And to confirm that he is reading these fireballs and being able to walk in without using too much drive gauge. In fact, it's all been mostly walks in now. The conversion right after with a drive rush medium. The crescent kick hits the command grab and burnout. Baits it out. -2 takes the turn back. But the side switch going to happen here.
There's going to be consequences and repercussions. Consequences and repercussions. He said, what's repercussions?
Pressing a button. Repercussion dying. He saw the counter, tried to press the button. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I cupped and hit.
I mean, there's under that situation you felt like he could do. Speaking of counter hit, the overhead.
DI if you wanted to. Or just throw fireballs. Just kick it, you know.
He was in burnout.
SJ. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. I forgot he didn't have no bar. He had like one less million things he could do. Command grab, holds north, and knock goes south. I like this knockdown. We get the Oki. Overhead lands. Better counter though.
All right, trying to see if he can get something mixed up. He's waiting. You saw that stand light kick happening. Definitely want to see a little bit more stand medium kick. I know that button is like really harassing when it comes to my non-players. Very underrated button.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Command grab for medallions. Shouts out the Jammers because he said some medallions. I trust him. Crescent kick, command grab right after it. 5 medals.
Yes.
The last round, 5 stars. Man is about to commit an absolute felony. Don't let him grab.
All right. Yeah, I like that immediate non-span. SJ right now is just content with seeing if we can play out this pussy game right now. You see the walkbacks. My goodness, it's intense right now. Just looking at the footsie game. Yeah, the there it is. Now. I can hear Idom right now. What's
You guys like that? Talk in the chat. Too focused on the wrong thing. Maybe it's like one side switch. Gets a throw right after.
Send it.
Item wasn't copy parry, but that sets up the level 2 because it's a true knockdown. Let that happen. The jump back heavy kick. We talked about how difficult it is for this character to deal with it. 5 medals. He tries to get in before the enhancement happens, but SJ hits a light mixer enhancement. Another mix incoming. Backdash step pierce. Drive rush throw. Anyone's game. Impact. Check.
Ain't that Idom's game right there? Ain't that Idom's game right there to use that DI? SJ said I can do that too.
He stole his flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
Boy.
Move for move.
Oh, wow. I don't even know if that was a backdash. I think he was just a little bit too plus on that jab hit.
Reversal, some distance to charge with the fireball. Light mixer hits, actually. Dash up, reversal jab. Yeah, I know it's not true. There's no button behind it either. And that grab? Oh, he waits his time to bait out the jump. We see a lot of neutral jumps, so SJ is getting clipped by that OD crescent kick. I mean, that's the thing that she can do. She's got crouch, fierce, and OD crescent kick to catch you if you neutral jump, and those actually put you in a range where she likes to continue the pressure.
Right. Yeah, now we're playing the footsie games. Like, Dying Art, let me get another toss. I'll do it again. Oh, step back, kiss myself on that shimmy a little bit. That's fine. You can take that OD mixer, though. Still has that corner position if he plays this right. Uh-oh, and SJ is back at it.
The fireballs are a good control tool. Where's the poke? Corral them up in the corner. Lights this time. Idom backdash to get some space. She has one of the best backdash in the game. There's the whip punch with the stand like kick at the tip of the grippers. Right at level 3. Send them off with a song. And we're evened out. Idom brings it back to the brink. Footsies? Footsies? You know he's saying that. Footsies?
Footsies? Footsies? You know what's funny? He might superimpose that in his next videos, like, how I won World Warrior East, maybe. Superimpose that over himself, like, footsies.
We'll see. He's gotta get through SJ first. We'll take a game up now.
Yeah.
All even. Ends the turn. SJ back walks, but got clipped by something. I don't know what that was. You're crushing medium punch again. That's been an effective tool for Idom.
Oh, I'm surprised that tornado did not hit that neutral jump. Guess it was in the right strength, but here we go. Ooh, give me another whip punish. Bring it in for the real thing. Yeah, press wrong on the buttons there. Oh, that's a knockdown. It's going to be able to connect.
Meadows interrupts the drive rush with a stand light kick. It's either going to be stand medium or stand light kick. One of them buttons going to check you. Drive rushing outside that corner. SJ on the deficit. Idom in the lead.
Oh, he tried to go for that jump in over the tornado. That time, that was the correct strength that SJ was using. Let me go ahead and slide in with the crouching short. Let me get the boogie mix up and guess wrong there on the overhead.
Uh-oh. With the throw. Knockdown. Back though. Switches it up. Doesn't go for the command grab there. Wants that positional advantage. It makes sense. They're on burnout. They're on the back foot. So they can only reverse with super at the bottom. Idom delays the button. Finds a jump in the impact. We react. Nah, SJ's listen, I'm under 30, bro. I'm not seeing that.
Crossed up. Wait it out. Oh, good blocks by Idom, but still not enough. DI's gonna hit! Finish this man! And sing along with me. The la la las.
Idom with the DI finally finds what he wants. He is a serial DIer. And that is DIE. Said to SJ. Sorry, brother. You're losers now. Good luck down there. It's Idom. Although that was a good match, so I gotta admit, SJ took him to the limit though. There was some moments where Idom was not blocking, bro. He was doing the light mixer, had the enhancer on him. It's just when the bar is going, Idom gets a little different. He starts feeling unusual. That DI button starts flashing, and he starts looking to mash that. Yeah, so
he's like, I think I'm a DI through this block string.
I think I might hit that.
I might push the button. Push the button.
So push the damn button. Not bad, Idom. Not bad. I know you're watching this. He asked us. He was like, "Well, why are you guys commentating East Coast?" Well, because we commentate a lot of East Coast action, and also I damn near in Florida every single month. Personally, I'm in Florida all the time.
That's true.
B3 be commentating damn near everything. Also East Coast, so hold that Idom.
Pretty much.
Don't make me curse your next match, bro. Don't make me curse your next match. Anyway, next match. Enough of Idom. I don't care about him. Next match gonna be Shine versus Thunder. That's good. I love Idom.
Yep.
He cool. Thunder versus Shine. This is the matchup that you wanted to see.
Yes.
Talk to me.
Definitely the matchup I absolutely want to see. I want to see like how Thunder is going to be able to pull this off with the Kuma pick. Shine, he's been feeling real froggy with that Kimberly lately. Also, a CHF Slam coach. So he's also currently a CHF Slam as well. So it's going to be definitely interesting to kind of see him show off a little bit. Especially, I don't know if you saw like a little bit of the storyline that's happening between him and Feisty.
Oh, yeah. That should be That should be on TV.
Yo,
That should be a YouTube series. All right.
I
Throw
watched
away
that
the Mr.
sitcom.
Beast
That's
and all that.
hilarious.
Get that out of here. I don't want to watch no Mr. Beast or whatever.
I don't care about none of that.
Kai said, I don't care
Yeah,
about
let me
none
get
of
Shine
that.
and
Give me
Feisty.
Feisty and Shine. Yes, please. I watch that every day. That is so funny. You're right. They're
that'd be
they're in Stage Jump right now. So he's gonna be, I'm assuming, describing what he's doing while he fights Thunder. And he's gonna have to really lock in. As you mentioned, Thunder is one of the best in Canada. He has been traveling a lot. I don't know where you got the funds to travel to every damn tournament. He was in Japan.
Makes it work.
He was at CEO. But you know what? He makes it work, and it makes him a stronger player, competitor, as he is grinding into competition around the world. That means he's got all these different looks. So we'll see what he has to give Shine right here for the World Warrior business. It's going to be a little bit of a dicier situation, considering you have to stay in the top spot for the World Warriors. And considering this is like a hard World Warrior to be in, man, I don't envy being out here at all.
I'm so glad I'm behind the mic and not and not behind these sticks. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it, y'all.
I'm chilling.
Not with the way this coast is. Y'all are insane.
Oh my God, there are killers out here. Now, let me look at the let me look at this bracket here. Knuckle Dude took down Legendary. We'll be fighting Paladin. Floridian kill. Boost took down Bean 2-0. Blue took down Fierce 2-0.
Blue Fierce?
It's not a fun matchup for Kim, but golly. Mondo took down Kolga. He'll have to fight Adrian NY. No Prob Tay took down Chris D. Misats I Am took down Heyron. Hopefully I said that right. He lost to Kuma. Okay. Elder Goose took down Carsonis. Ooh, the Elena. What if he played Elena? I wonder.
Because he was definitely showing out with the Elena yesterday over at the fight series. Ended up getting third. So Elder Goose is fourth. He got fourth. He got fourth. Excuse me.
Fourth.
But yeah, he cooked.
That being said,
the Elena.
Carsonis has had an issue with the mirror match, and I wonder if Elder Goose locked into that and played the mirror match. I wonder if he
that is also very interesting.
Brought the character back just to fight Carsonis. I don't know. I'll have to ask him a little bit later on. But Jason took down Zaffarino. Bro, who is Jason? Took down Zaffarino. Wow.
I feel like I have seen that seen Jason's name before in the Street Fighter 5 days. For sure.
Yeah, maybe.
I cannot remember who they played. But yeah, I'm interested in hopefully seeing their progression through the bracket. But here we go. Like we called it before. Kuma versus Cam. It's going to be Thunder versus Shine. 100 Thieves home. And it's kind of fitting that they signed Shine, considering the name of the organization.
Man, he dyed his hair and everything. That's how you know he's serious business out here. Shimmy, finesse, and bust with the crouching medium punch. 6 frame with the quickness. In the corner, the damage gets amplified. The combos get even longer from Akuma.
All right, trying to get a low forward drive rush there. All right, try to go in, just no dive. Want to go ahead and kind of get the mix. And that was a very misplaced dive there by Thunder DeLangus. Good optimization by Shine to be able to get that going. Set up the bomb. Boom.
Punish.
Extra damage. Azuna drop. Oh, please give me the level 2.
Dead. Level 2. You know, I got to say, dive kick, I wouldn't even say it's misplaced. It's more that Shine's walk speed with the character is so good. He knows the effective range that Akuma wants to be at. Was kind of baited out almost, I feel like. It's probably Thunder's miscalculation and also Shine understanding what he can do with the character. Because he's fought this so much, and I know this matchup ain't that fun for him to have to fight. How many times have we gone to Shine's stream? He's like, man, I hate this character. Once again, this time walking closer and being able to punish. Maybe something that Shine was already going to be doing, but effective in terms of punish. Good stuff from Shine so far.
Yeah, and it's interesting you talked about the whole the walk speed of the characters, especially the back walk speed too. These are the 2 fastest characters in the game when it comes to walk speed, I believe, right?
You got to be up there, around Chun-Li. I know they nerfed some of the walk speed for Akuma, but he's still top 3. Got to be. Same with Kim, especially gets juiced up with level 3. I think she's the highest with level 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I gotta double check that, but I know Akuma for a while. He was actually number 1. He took that spot over Kim. Because Kim at first was actually the fastest. There we go. Another grab.
He needs it, man. He needs
another one.
It makes sense. You're afraid of fireballs, the 4 Fierce. Got a lot of options. Similar to Jury. Anti-air crouch. Fierce of all things. So we're using Thunder. Okay, no DP. Not going to be necessary for him.
I definitely want to see a little bit of net breaker action happening here. You're seeing Thunder the Link is like ducking, like crouch blocking a lot. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and spin the level 3. Time to tone the Wally in the West. Give me the Speed Force.
Oh, I try to tap parry,
goodness.
hoping to catch a button. OD to put something different in the string. Slide, bomb, crouching like kick, opens up. There's the net hunter you were hoping for. Stop watching. No Netflix. Shine. So you better respond in kind. You better hit a super, hit something in between these strings. Are you still watching?
Ooh, the jump in. It's going to land in time. Give me another OD Azuna drop. Lift him up in the air. Vagabond ending. Oh, my goodness. Shy right now. He's really cooking with grease. As soon as he finds his way to get that level 3, man, it's pretty much almost curtains. Just up by
That's
Thunder.
pushback, though.
Defense.
You see the pushback on those lights? He went for the crouch kick as soon as he recognized the pushback was there. Good stuff from Thunder to get some defense on, but that's all offense. Another helping of going for the next. Shine is in to that situation continuously, and it's on set point. This guy's good.
Yep, 2 meters, and that stand medium kick. Like I said, there's 2 characters in this game that has a very devastating stand medium kick. It's Jamie, and then it's Kimberly.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
That's always been
Boom.
good.
Uppercut.
Level 3, that should be it. Yes, sir, the Vagabond
Yes,
to finish it off. Hand him the aux. And Shine turns up like volume, takes down Thunder 2-0. Man, oh man, Shine is on the grind out here. He is playing ridiculous. And again, when he's playing for St. Jam Slam, you got a whole gaggle of your friends in the back being like, get him, Shine, get him, let's go, Shine.
Get him.
You got this. Get the power of friendship, bro. Some anime style.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I want to see. That's the action that I expected from Shine. It's always like a pleasure to always catch him like at different events now. Chop it up like very shortly a couple of different times too. So, but yeah, man, Shine still putting out the work. Still one of the tried and true Street Fighter players since the 4 days since I've been watching that dude. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I've been excited just calling a match of Shines, man. This is great, man. Great to hear. Great to see.
Fantastic.
Here you go, man.
You know,
we got some more killers.
We do, but real quick before we move on from Shine, he is due for a big win. He is so due for a massive win, whether it be World Warrior, qualify for Capcom Cup. He's got what it takes.
Yes.
He's one of the fastest learners in the business. People don't give him enough credit for that. He is so due for a big win. But again, as you mentioned, a lot of killers. One coming up next. 2, Knuckle Dude, Capcom Cup champion, one of the GOATs out here, a TNS devil, a villain. Also a camper villain or whatever you want to call him. Any weekly, he's out here getting that diaper money. But speaking of diapers, we have one of the youngest in the business, Paladin, putting punches on people. And so we made his, I guess, his biggest standout moment starting out was TNS9. TNS9, I think, was his biggest standout moment. And then from there, he moved on, got many top 8, started winning tournaments and things like that. He's also definitely capable of taking down Knuckle Dude.
Yeah. I'm definitely interested to see if Knuckle Dude is going to actually bust out the DJ for some of these matches. He's definitely been using that character a lot more than the Gal lately. Would you bust it out against Ryu in this situation? Is my guess. I feel like he's sticking with the Gal in here, but we'll see how things go. You never know. Knuckle Dude just don't be carrying half of the time anymore. Like the way he's been playing lately, it's like, yo, he's been playing the DJ a lot more solid. But he still plays with that devil may care attitude. So I'm interested to see like what happens with that.
I think on paper it's better to go with the Gal pick. I think Gal fights Ryu fight. He has to go for the Digin charge more often than not, and getting that access is kind of hard. Also, Guile's upside down kick and Sobat are so good against Ryu because Ryu tries to poke with crouching medium kick. He doesn't have the drive versus distance. He doesn't have the same sort of distance as other characters with a crouching medium kick. It's good, but Guile players will upside down kick and blow that up continuously. And the fireball pressure is going to be better on the side of Guile for the most part. However, as you mentioned, I feel like Dude sometimes plays matchups in the way that he wants to play for player to player. He'll pick a character that may not work on paper for the player. So he might go to the Dude, he might go for the God. Whatever he picks, it'll be something that he knows will be effective. I feel like we've seen a lot of the Dude, as you mentioned, in a lot of brackets, but it's up to what he wants. But Paladin, on the other hand, he's got a lot of characters he can pick. He's got the Ryu, which we know him for mainly, the Akuma, and Cammy also. She's also played the mirror match against.
He does have the Cammy.
I feel. Does have the Cammy. I haven't seen it in a while though. Yeah. Okay.
This is
mains today.
Well, you pretty much like called it. Yeah. So yeah, definitely name of the game. Like Ryu with his buffs on. Not only did he get it out to get it back to CPT2, also now like Vicious calls it a railgun. That thing is a straight shotgun into the fire. You know the memes when Akuma had the shotgun, like in Tekken 7. They gave it to Ryu. Like they keep giving everything to Ryu. They took his saddles away from Akuma. They took a shotgun.
Bro.
Like
Bro, forget the shotgun. They gave him a railgun. They gave this man a super-powered cannon. So if you want to be landing at all, you got to be Knuckle Dude. You got to be on your business to stop him from having that happen. No knockdown. Don't let him have that space to do so. The whip punish against the crouching. You kick a toss to the back jump. Paladin burnout. So you got to get aggressive. And Knuckle Dude has all the bar to play with. A lead in health. How do you get into the top?
Oh, that's a hit!
In the DP. You get a pickup right after? Word? Damn. That's pretty cool. Paladin. That's pretty cool.
Yo, it was still like a horror movie jump scare for a moment there. I did not expect the heavy Tatsu to be able to actually hit. And then the pickup after that. I thought Knuckle Dude had enough time to be able to recover from it.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think Knuckle Dude either did. All right. So Knuckle Dude is going to have to close this out. I think next time we might spin a little bit of bar. Especially when Paladin's burn up. There's an upside down kick forward. Pierce connects though. Back heavy kick DP. Dash up. Taking the advantage. Pressing the issue. Combo. Level 2.
Oh, and see, I think I really like that option because he knows how Paladin is with his meter. He does not care. Speaking of devil may care attitude, the meter usage from Paladin, he always try to make sure he burns himself out. As long as he gets the life lead, it doesn't really matter to him.
Interrupts the heavy kick. Paladin get through. If he can get maybe a Shin Hustle Geki if he gets the close up distance. That drop gauge, not looking so good.
Oh, that's a pickup.
A little low in the drive department, my boy. Can you get in? You have the perfect parry. Impact right back.
I knew it. And so did Dude. I was like, eventually he's gonna have to go for a DI, and Dude was completely ready. Definitely had that locked and loaded on the macro button. I know it.
Dude said, "Nah, you can't do that." He said, "You can't do that." Perfect parry. The sweep right after. Back throw though. He switches it up. Another level 2 helping incoming. Some baby boom. So get that push towards the corner.
That's kind of what I talked about. Flash kick. Keep him locked into the corner. Also hitting with that blade. Should be able to get that full pickup off that punish counter. Oh my God. The damage.
Lockdown. Look at this. How do you leave the corner? Whip punish. Heavy. OD. Knuckle Dude's game to win the jump in. Hold on now. Hard knockdown drive reversal. Can only take back the turn. The Paladin is now back in green gauge. Green graces. Impact.
No way he got crushed.
Not yet. Oh man, imagine we got that splat. Oh, you'll trade. You'll trade. That's a GameStop trade for Paladin.
Woo. I can already tell that Dude kind of breathed a sigh of relief that he was not near the corner on that situation. That was so close to just completely reversing towards the Paladin.
I know he is doing that big old sigh he be doing on his stream. First game here at the Knuckle Dude though. Gets a cross up. Driver's throw. On tap and parry. Dragon suplex connects.
Ooh. So bad. Yep, punish counter hits always connects every single time. We've been seeing that a lot from Knuckle Dude and Kaba, honestly. -2 still situation. Still a -2 situation.
Sucks it with a Dinjin, but still a chip. Tatsu, he dashed up and blocked it. Not this time. No more clips.
He said,
set point for Knuckle Dude.
Yep. Indeedy. Try to drive rush in there and get completely checked. Good stuff by Knuckle Dude. He's completely ready to be able to get a full punny off of this on this counter as sets up for the level 1. He got the drop. Still get your filthy feet out of here. How dare you?
He really recovered to block that out, bro. I'd be so mad. Paladin and burnout. Looking hella
he jumped.
Knuckle Dude's already jumping. Oh, he went for the, excuse me, he went for the knee pull.
He went for the knee, but it still doesn't really matter.
The impact will reset and get the kill. Knuckle Dude 2-0 over Paladin. I like this choice of character. I like the play style.
Yeah.
Burn him out. He can't do anything with the OD fireballs. He gets set up for the Dinjin. And we talk about what Ryu loses to or what characters he loses to. Well, you saw it right there. You see it plain as day. I think that you can't effectively use what you'd like to as Ryu against Guile. If that's a natural predator for the character, we'll then put him on the list. I think in terms of the With the food chain, Gao sits a little bit higher than Ryu, just a little bit higher right now. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
I kind of agree with that. When it comes to like at least that kind of matchup, he's definitely a little bit of a better character to be able to handle those situations. But yeah, good stuff by Knuckle Dudes moving on to top 8. That'll get things kind of loaded up. We got one more match to be able to fill out that top 8 winner's side. It's gonna be Boost Lee going up against Blue.
All right.
See Blue here. Yo.
Shouts out to Boost, by the way. Boot. I was gonna say Boost, shouts out to him last year, his World Warrior, breakout moment. I think it was like the very first one when he beat NRD with the Ken.
Yes.
He was already good, but seeing him use that moment and use that momentum after that, be like, I'm a good ass player. I've been grinding a lot. We've seen him over at League. We've seen him over his various tournaments. I hope to see him honestly travel the world. That guy needs a full-time sponsor. He is going to I believe he is situated for some other tournaments in the future, but this guy needs to be at more stuff. Blue, however, he won the CECC championship. That's a collegiate tournament right there, putting on for the college scene, but definitely has been working in these brackets even before that. Floridian's finest.
Yeah, definitely gonna see how this Florida kill is gonna happen. And I'm kind of very interested to see like how DJ really stacks up in the days of Street Fighter 6 now, especially knowing what territory he's gonna be able to get. Especially you have this situation where, again, this is the same problem that Gao kind of has in this matchup. Power Wave is really, really a bad choice, and like we always call like the other, like DJ the other Gao. When it comes to his air slasher, that Power Wave really messes with him with the trade. So we'll see how that comes into play.
One thing that's good for DJ though is he can pick out his fireballs. Blue hasn't been able to establish that though just yet. He's getting whip punished instead. But Boost isn't burnt out, but almost back as he blocks it all out, gets the bar back faster. As you block, you get more drive gauge up. He's going to expend some there with the drive rush jab. Hits the brakes, OD fireball, drive rush medium, stay fierce fireball. They kill the drive gauge, and Boost gets hit with a knee shot.
I kind of feel like if he went for the OD there, just got to kind of cash out a little bit, you might have actually gotten around.
Anyone's game now.
Oh my goodness.
-4.
Did a heavy crutch turn. That was nuts.
Good anti-fireball. Taking that out. Oh, the backdash avoids the burn knuckle, gets a fat punish with the crouch fierce. Very fantastic stuff. Outside the distance because you know that they want to engage. The fireball isn't working. You go for the crack shoot, but Blue was aware. Uh-oh. Catch your air right there with the throw. Grabbing nothing but these demons.
Ooh, the low forward. So we're able to get a nice little full combo. In there with the rising tackle. Let me get a toss. Boost right now. I don't think he's working on the perfect, but it's still a hefty life lead to try to go ahead and come back if you're Blue.
That's hard. Well, it's like a one-touch scenario. It's stand medium kick and the fireball's right after it. Like the space traps you can set up are very difficult to deal with. Trade combo.
Nice.
Oh no! You know what? That's what we wanted. Sure. Back throw. We're all good. He's up in the corner.
Okay.
Who can kill?
Oh, what a perfect parry. You're able to find a way to get out the corner with the side switch. Lane switch, baby.
Oh, reversal jab.
Spin that level 3.
Of all things on wake up. Of course we're gonna spin. Hell yeah, we're gonna spin. This
especially
man,
if it gets you the game, man.
First game against Boost. The defensive choices. One of the things that I like about him is in clutch scenarios, Blue is able to understand what needs to be done to stay solid to get that clutch factor. Like that wake up button was perfectly done and perfectly placed. Some of these defensive options that he's been doing as well have been perfectly done in terms of like the call outs. Is this going to elicit a switch here from Boost? Is he going to take a second character select screen? He does have the Ken. We know him for the Ken. He switch.
We do know him for the Ken. I'm trying to see who we got picked, but I have a feeling he's kind of probably sticking out with the Terry. But I'm not able to see what's behind the information. So we're going to find out. It's going to be a guessing game here. I feel like I see a hat.
I see a hat too.
I see
a trucker hat.
I see a trucker
hat. Mr. Right Malibu's most wanted. Yeah. All right.
All right. Terrence Beauregard.
All right, Boost. Let's get loose. Some games on the board, my boy. Medium soap bot. Gonna prepare that forward medium kick. Waning Moon. Get that out of here. Lane switch conversion. Nice and close to the throw. Even on back rise. He's in.
All right. And I like this. We're keeping more pressure on the throw loop potential, but it's called a strike throw game, and he is striking right now. Give me another fierce button. Be able to get the nice full conversion. No meter spent. Burnt out completely. Good stuff. Good optimization by Boost there. Trying to get this back up.
It's going crazy right now. So I pick up Fireball, making some more variants. Caught the sway play. So these Fireballs also help to catch if they go for like the sway. Obviously, that's kind of a call out right there, but it helps to put on something different for the pressure. Caught the wake up button, blocks it out, but that didn't put him in burnout. Back throw. Blue. Makes him look ashy. Ooh, what a buffer in the super right after. Boost, really?
And I like this. Playing the ground wave game, just in case. Like, try to see if you can still keep that staved off. Oh my goodness. Blue, trying to make sure that he stays above water. Should be able to get the full combo here. Watch the DP.
Anti-punish counter, yes. Extra damage on the overhead. Boost just had to take a second. Get all the juice. All right, you feel me? Boost. Getting very active in both the defensive things that we were talking about from Blue. I feel like Blue's been waking up with like a button a lot. Especially up in the corner, he'll wake up like a 5 frame, or as you saw, the 6 frame crouching medium punch. Boost will like dash up or just like block it out. And that's just sounds very grazing and simple to say, but things like that can stop you from getting blown up, side switch, eating damage, and keep you staying in the lead. Simple as.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to see like how now Blue go ahead and sees if he can kind of fix some situations, see what he was able to get out of there as far as like use the air slasher. Oh my God, Boost! Now he's starting to smell blood in the water. Got to get a grab afterwards. Always after the target combo. There's a lot of DJs do that.
I come in these catching the walkbacks with the crouch fierce. Like even if they're blocking it out, you're killing the drive cage with that big ass button. Heavy, looking for the punish counter, jab, try to dash up. Killing a lot of drive gauge with that level 1 OD Fireball boost. Forced to get hit, but that's going to be it. It would be a burnout. I get it, so he tried to initiate with something, anything. But Blue went for the OD Fireball, found a follow-up. It's Blue on set point.
Yeah, trying to see if they can be able to get another upset in this World Warrior East. Been working his magic all bracket. Now Boost putting this up to work, trying to get that pressure. Got the corner. You're able to get the whip punish there with the roundhouse. Setting on up.
Nope. That crumple still skin. Toss him again. He's going for the fireball. See that variance of the fireball? Like the fake out like that is making it harder for Boost to read. Not even gets like his own fireball pressure, but just how to get started. Stand fierce, machine gun upper. Dash. Oh, the OD reversal. Boost trying to tie this up. Pedal game fun around. Are we going to get it?
Yeah, see, again, you got to be careful with the air slashers. That's why you saw Boost like throwing out the power waves. I'll give you a toss. Ooh, my goodness.
Here we go. Final game, final round. Now we see the fake outs here from Boost. He's using the heavy version. The fake out Blue. All right, the corner for Blue.
He's got to be
for
careful.
A little bit.
Careful with your placements over your buttons, though. Ooh, that's what I told you. Boost is looking for the whip punishes right now. Those frames.
Perfect there on the Sam Pierce. For a typical thing, side switch, use the OD gauge to do so. Level 3, the double shimmy! The double finesse and press. Oh my God. This man went for the double-double. No fries necessary. And guess what? This is scary. Boost, all he has is bar to his name at the bottom of the impact. No reaction. The splat, that's going to be a wrap. Blue takes down Boost, puts him in losers. Gator's too strong out here.
Yo, the upsets are insane right now for World Warrior East. This is crazy, Blue. The work that you've been putting in, man, I'm very, very impressed. Taking it over, pretty much the demons that have been happening for last year in Boost. That's insane. But yeah, man, I definitely want to highlight some more upsets that I'm seeing over on the loser side too, because this bracket's now insane. This is now crazy.
Talk to me.
Yo, let me talk about Elder Goose taking out Lazy Boredom 2-0.
Okay.
Let me talk about Kuma taking Riddles out 2-0.
Kuma, is that the JP player? If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, but
yes.
dang, Kuma, okay. All right.
Yo,
All right, Kuma. Switch it up.
Yeah, Zion taking out Big Mo 2-0 as well. Actually, Zion is waiting on the. I believe the Idom and Shine match is going to be happening a little bit later. They're probably playing that off stream right now. So we are going to be getting Punk versus Space Boy coming up very shortly on stream. That's going to be making it over the top 8 as well.
Damn.
Upsets are everywhere.
The thing is, you don't know if that's an upset. The thing is, Blue, in terms of accolades, when we talk about like an upset, we don't mean that the other player is like weaker or whatever.
Exactly.
We're talking about accolades. We're talking about results. Not saying Blue's don't get results big like that, but we're saying in general, Blue's been getting more results than other players, right? Like we've seen him at top spots winning tournaments and things like that. We've seen him take down big names more continuously. Not that Blue hasn't, but Blue hasn't done so as much. We've seen upsets like in that fashion. Not saying Blue's weak. Obviously, you're not winning a circuit for like collegiate killers or getting top 8s when he does practice and play. But he is out as locals all the time. He is grinding with likes of Paladin. He's been putting in the work, and he gets the reward of taking down Boost. I like also the fact that he stays with his character, right? I talked to him over at the CECC. He was like, I like DJ, and I want to show that DJ is strong. And he's out here putting in work. I mean, Upside's like an underdog. I mean, that's about the same thing though. I feel like when it comes to fighting games, it's similar though, Mike. Like if you're an underdog, if you beat somebody, you're making an upset. If you're making an upset, you're generally a player that doesn't get as good of or as many results comparatively. That player, that's just how it is. He's good, he's godlike. Blue is amazing, but just saying, Boost has been doing more. But that being said, as we mentioned at the beginning of all of this. That there are potential rising stars that are beyond rising stars at this point. They're demons in their own right, being able to make their mark out here. Blue, definitely one of them. Fantastic work. Oh, yeah, you mentioned, third at Frosty's. I'm not saying differently. I'm just saying when we look at a whole spectrum of things, it's obvious that Blue is a killer. That's why we put him on the name of killers, and just in general,
right?
But overall, I feel like it's hard to call who's going to take it in this East Coast. I mean, any of these matches could have gone any which way, considering how high the skill level is and how close all these players are.
Definitely agree with that. Like I said, we're not taking anything away from Blue when we talk about that.
Oh, of course.
It's just more so like let's look at what Boost has done in just the past year alone. Like the way that he's been really cooking these folks up on the East Coast, making them very scared. Like winning tournaments, winning weeklies quite a bit as well. Like he's been putting in the work. He also has a couple of other accolades under his belt in comparison. So yeah, again, like we're taking nothing away from Blue when it comes to that situation.
Yeah, I just want to clarify too, just so we're not arguing, we're just on the same page with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Did Boost switch from King completely? See, I don't know. I have to actually ask Boost that. I'm too busy asking what kind of if you like chocolate or not, you know what I'm saying? I gotta ask some serious questions next time I see him. I'm sorry. Like, I was like, hey man, you like Elena or what? But I haven't seen him play Ken in a while, so maybe he's primarily on the Terry. He said, but the funny thing is, I feel like I can't. You know what? I'll talk about this. I can't talk about this. Never mind. I don't want to get in trouble. Never mind. Anyway, Boost, that guy is good, and he's currently on the Terry, I think. And I'll have to ask him next time I see him who he is playing, because some of these players are like Uriel L'Oreal, for example. He's playing Ken and Terry.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing both. It's like one of them, like it's a matchup thing or a field thing. I mean, Ken is still good. We saw Ryukichi cook up. We saw that man do some mad work. Also, not Pedro on the Ken as well. Our next match, though, all lined up. Let's go. Space Boy as a real my guy. See, with the character, she's still strong. And, of course, with grind time, it's time for Cammy White from Punk.
Yeah, if I'm mistaken correctly, I believe Space Boy was the one that actually took the first DIY.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, definitely known for picking out the Mai. This is the character he's been using a lot more lately.
I'm glad, because I feel like when he switched to like the characters too much, like he would lose focus. But I feel like Mai is perfect for him. This character's still strong, but the reversal not so good. Punk baits it out. Won't be able to get the kill just yet for the next hits. Will the 4-piece is it with the DP? Victory for Punk.
And it's pretty much just tried and true. You see what Punk has got going for. He's fishing for his low forwards. Still sticking out that roundhouse as well. The stand roundhouse. It looks like it's crouching, but it's solid standing button. And he's just doing a really good well because he gets so much mileage out of that button. I can't talk enough about like stand roundhouse.
Really
so good.
It's really, really good. Look at the space trap with a heavy kick. Dive kick. He's waiting for it to come through, but the stand is able to hit. Look at the same Oki. You have to dash up dry brush. Continue your pressure. Also get with the crouch fierce. Spin some more bar.
No.
Come on with that anti-air. No, it won't. Oh, but he was ducking. So the Ruben did not hit.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at super. Yeah, at that point,
Punk
was burnt out. And Super was going to come through right after.
Wow, Space Boy. He's trying to go in, bait him out a little bit with the Ryumbu, wasn't able to get anything out of it. Now it's just really all important just again, like gotta play away from that footsie game because Punk is probably still the best in the world when it comes to footsies. He's getting tired.
Still controlling people
Speaking of
to what he wants to do, yes sir. Back throw right after. I'm doing something on the counter. The buffer with the medium, but not the proper combo. Space Boy so close to getting that burnout scenario, or at least like a level 1 to connect the fans. Now he's the one on the back foot. This man has got the ashiest elbows in the business, but he has a super behind him. It's not gonna matter. Punk's gonna finally confirm and find the kill.
And like you said, you saw that Punk understanding and is very aware of like where the danger is when it comes to like somebody having a level 3 in their end. So that's why he's keeping it tight with the frame traps, making sure that you're completely ready. So you saw that counter hit jab.
What's really good about Punk is that he it's changing up when he does the dive kick. So like the heavy kick from Space Boy doesn't knock him away. No longer is like in the mid range, it's a little bit closer, a little bit deeper. It's the drivers for the stand fierce Space Boy though, putting on a lot of normal fans. And Punk's drive gauge looking a little bit low. I like that. Sweet, good matchup knowledge.
Good, sweet. Yep, that's one of the changes that Mai has. So it's a little bit more easier to start moving and actually start getting away from that block proximity. Oh my goodness. No even need to spin the meter. Ended with the cannon strike. And right now, Punk is on set point. Trying to move on to top 8.
Say Jam Slammer's watching, man. Can't lose, can't lose. The Space Boy's not too far from winning. Find some good decisions. This is good. Oki without meter. Back heavy kick.
Wow.
Side walk back. And Space Boy not pressing the issue after the fact that he had the pressure on Punk. He back walked up too much, but now we'll finally confirm the 4-piece off the low. OD fireball. Punk's in the corner.
Uh-oh. Nice. Goes for the low forward to be able to get that, but the back dash. He's trying to check them, call out the other grab. Should be able to get a nice little level 1 space round smasher to be able to get the corner position. Wow. I'll return the slab. Right back at you. I will turn the slab again. How dare you get too close?
Not enough. It's not enough. Oh, the bait on the ODDP. Space Boy. Oh my God. That was sick. He thought the fan. He used a level 1 behind it just in case, and it worked out. He gets a spin knuckle.
Ooh-wee. I like that drive rush after the perfect carry. You'll be able to get that. Nice toss. Punk has an opportunity to be able to steal this. The level 3 is locked and loaded. He's going to put him in the yellow. That means he is deader than dead. Punk the God. 2-0 against
God, bro. That's Kami right there. Punk the God.
Kami
Punk, whatever
Punk.
you want to call him from around the world. It doesn't matter. This guy is godlike when it comes to controlling, corralling the other player, and then also taking away their weapons. You saw him back walk that stand fierce in the fan has been such a continuous tool. He said, let me eliminate that to eliminate you and put you in losers. Punk moves on to a top 8 spot. I do believe that's going to be top 8. Yes, that's a top 8 qualifier right there, as Punk is in prime position to winner's side to take this tournament. We'll have to see who has to fight him between Idom and Shine. And of course, we already have Uncle who beat Paladin, so he's in top 8, and Blue's in top 8 as well.
So yeah, very, very, very good stuff by Punk. He's pretty much just moving on, taking it, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more action from him. It may be a potential, the classic Punk versus Zidon, but there's also potential for a Jam Slam coaches match in our first round of top 8 if Shine is able to take it over Idom in this next match.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Idom and Shine, I feel like they go back and forth. Shine's been once again hunting for that victory and that win, and Idom just plays for the love of the game. Exclamation mark, game is good. Right, Idom? Yes, sir. Let's see. I feel like, there's a lot of good things that Manon has in this matchup every so often. It's hard to jump in on Manon got the OD crescent kick, you got the crouch fierce, but the change up trajectory, the walk speed can make that kind of finicky. You get caught up in the corner, it's guessing time. And then the bombs get laid out, the damage output's a bit higher for her up in the corner. It's can be kind of devious, but we'll see what happens between the two. You know, you did mention Chun-Li could be a thing, but it could be a thing later on because Chun's pretty good against Manon. We'll see what happens later on. I don't know, prophesize Sean's demise or say anything like that. Like, oh, yeah, you're gonna lose, but if need be, he could go to her.
All right, we'll see how this is going to be able to play out. Like, I think the usage is, like, if Shine's going to be able to start really harassing with that stand medium kick, Idom's affinity for DI is probably going to come out quite a bit. There's a nice command grab, and we are at 3 medals. This is where you always want to be if you're a Manon player. 3 medals in the first round of a game. Really helps out you. It really helps out your situation. Try to go for another one over there. You know that dash up command grab is happening.
I wonder if you could have got command grab after that Vagabond, negative frame. So I have to worry about that a little later on. Bomb is on. Fierce, double time, interrupts the drive. The bomb saved him. Wake up, stand like kick. Put him right back to bed. Damn, the bombs actually saved Shine for a second. The wake up, stand like kick. Oh my God.
That's what I was kind of expecting, like, Idom to go for the hit grab just a little bit earlier, just to avoid the bomb going because he had the iframes with that. But, he has an opportunity to go for it. You know it. That's why you saw Shine wake up with the buttons. He saw that RKO coming a mile away.
It's not real. Shine knew it. Can't be sitting like that. Level 3 activated. Vagabond knockdown, target combo, heavy kick, +2. Run up, the super. That's gonna catch before she can even step up. Step down. That's done. You're dead.
Yeah, absolutely. Complete raw, 100% unfiltered damage. Manon, Idom with the first game.
Brother, that's grass-fed damage right there. From the pasture.
Yeah.
No additives.
No additives at all.
No.
Ooh, I like the aggressiveness coming out of Shine over the next game here. I think we'll just go ahead and make sure he keeps Manon in the corner, not giving allowing Idom to do too much. Oh my God, another toss. I do it again. Because you know Idom hates throw loops. Keep going for it.
He loves this. What do you mean? Oh, back dash up. Shine. Gets a stand fierce and finds the confirm that he needs for success. And it's great that he gave himself the space to be able to retreat if need be, bounce at the range of the heavies and the other buttons, and that new, I guess not really new, season 2 buff. It's fantastic. But Idom ready against that stand medium kick, get a punish counter, and get the command grab right after it. Drive reversal on the wake up here from Shine. Back to mid-screen.
All right. You kind of seen the walk down now. I think Idom last game, like, okay, the aggression from Shine, walking me down to the corner like that. I think I need to go ahead and tell him to put himself in this place a little bit here. That's why you see the footsie game kind of playing out to perfection at the moment for Idom in this round. Oh my goodness, stand media kick though. Stops anything that moves.
It really does. It really does. It's a stop sign out here. Drive rush medium. Kick throw. Back to business here for Shine. Reverse button.
Grab.
Command grab. Try to get the grip. Grabbing nothing but air once again. Let's hit the bombs. Weird decision. One cancel. Bombs are still on. He's trying to tap parry. The neck hunter. He's coming for that neck. This man wants nothing but neck. It's Shine evening it out.
You talking out the side of your neck. Someone had to show you something a little bit with that first game.
Save with the move. What do you mean? Save with the move. All even out.
Ooh, my goodness. Speaking of which, I dare you drive rush at me. You too close, little girl.
Back off. Sammy to kick drive rush, the lows. I don't box it out, but not the throw. Can't block that throw. That's been a big opportunity here for Shine to open up Idom. Oh, counter hit. This time he techs. Bar gonna build up at the bottom from doing that.
Oh, empty jump into the crouching medium punch is insane. Trying to get there another low forward. Another one. Just poking.
Between the string, we hit the super. The cans. No, I think he's going to hold on to him. Yeah, it makes sense. Lost out the neck under that time.
All right. Still kind of playing it out. Yeah, the footsie game is immaculate right now. They're just trying to feel and make sure they get the proper space and to press the right button. Crouching medium punch is going to be so good for Idom right now if he finds one.
Oh, he's trying to shimmy him. He got out shimmied. He got out shimmied, D3. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Idom with the kill. Brother, that was supposed to be my shimmy. You said it was my shimmy. It was my turn to shimmy.
He said, you're not allowed. I'm just going to go ahead and stop you with the stand jab. Idom right now, set point. Trying to go ahead and make this a classic affair with Punk. Bait it indeed. That's number 4.
The 5th one? No, not necessary. One more comeback grab. We'll get it done. We'll go for it. Okay, wait. Stand medium kick. The stop sign button. Cut that pressure out. Drive reversal and wake up.
I like that driver. Yes. Very good drive reversal and wake up. He gives opportunities. Try to go for the overhead. Speaking of overhead, let me toss you again. Thank you very much for playing. Idom will move on against Shine 2-1.
You know, the Sage M Slammer Discord was in his ear the entire time, and that's why he was distracted. No, I'm just kidding. Idom played that really well. Idom, you saw him at the effective range where you're waiting for stand. Medium kick, driver's crouching. Medium kick. You know, if you're going to dash up, we've seen stand light kick. Idom, what he says about whatever is really good about, like, looking at what you want to do and puppeteering you around that and stopping you from, like, okay, you want to drive rush up at this range, I know what to do. It's a very simplistic way to break down the game for him, but it works out. That's why he doesn't really need to spend a lot of, like, time in a training mode and stuff like that, like other players and other cats. He just knows what's effective at certain ranges and runs his game plan from there. Very fantastic stuff. He'll be doing the classic, as you mentioned, fighting Punk a little bit later on. And we'll be moving on to as well. Looks like we have top 16 losers match. It's time to toe tag him back and send more people on out of here.
Absolutely. It looks like we're going to get a match between, I believe, Paladin going up against Thunder. Because looks like some of the other matches are going to go ahead and get started off. Did see Boost Lee did take it over Kuma. Ending that run, able to put himself over into top 8.
Hey, okay, so Paladin Thunder first. Okay, all right. I mean, there's a lot of, I wouldn't even say, like, it's hard to say they're blow-ups. I mean, some of these are kind of different in terms of, like, what I thought they might be, like the score-wise and stuff like that, or who might take it. But again, it's whoever's on the day, and considering this region is incredibly strong, all the players are, like, right here. They just go like this, and they're stronger and stronger. That's why I feel like if you're trying to be, like, a top-level player, you can't just, like, wait and chill out and be like, yeah, I'll get there on my own terms and time, you know, and stuff like that. You gotta grind this up. If you want this, you're gonna be hungry like these cats are out here. Because the next time they pull up, it's gonna be a different score set. I'm sure Fierce will get further, or other players will get their revenge and their runbacks, things like that. Players are always getting stronger out here. They're never stagnant. We see the meta evolving. We see it just over EU. We just talked about this. Modern Marisa winning EU. Infectious coming out of the mountains. Where the hell did he come from, bro? Out of the smoke in fog and mist. He just appears, says nothing, wins, and leaves. Like
a Terminator. Like literally a Terminator.
Makes no sense.
And that was his nickname too. He literally came out like a Terminator coming back from the future. I'm like, all right, Modern Marisa. Okay, I'm done. But we're gonna get into this match right now. It's gonna be Paladin versus Thunder. Are we gonna see a mirror? No, I don't think we're gonna see a mirror. I think we're gonna see the classic.
No. He's not doing the Akuma. Nah. He'll do the Ryu. It's Mr. Vanilla, Mr. Satsuino sauce. Take your pick. I mean, honestly, I feel like we got a lot of sauce and drive impact.
That's always the funniest thing.
Impact. You're different for that one.
I think that's
you didn't get your head, but it's just the mental damage.
That's so wild that he went for that immediately. I think he wanted to go ahead and send a message with that DI.
Yeah. Coming for you, bro.
All right. Nice stand medium kick. And he can get the counter hit too, so he'll be able to follow up with that combo. DP, absolutely cross-cut and important. Oh my God. Sam Fierce.
He swung out how many of those big Fierces? And the last one connected to get the kill. Ends up with the level 1. Damn, he threw that button out a lot. What's crazy is there's some recovery on that. Paladin ain't ready for that.
Yeah.
Young man reactions and big boy buttons to hit them. The stand Fierce and crouching with a kick if he's in the proper range. But Thunder, feeling himself.
It's quite a bit, but hopefully, you saw Paladin kind of the way he was starting off in that round. I think he gave a little bit too much space at the end there on that round. too much to Thunder. Also allowed Thunder to be able to get the cross cut as well, not being allowed to be free in comparison to what Paladin was kind of doing with his offense. Got to see a little bit more here. Try to get the grab. You get the Hachigeki to follow up. Wasn't able to get the low forward in the drive rush.
Damn. DP. Oh no, whips the throw.
My goodness.
Reset back throw. Yeah, level 2 with the kill, so I like him switching up the placement, but he's getting hit with the crouching mid kick. Spins everything. He said now or never. Shinsure you can incoming. Get the kill. That means no bar for Paladin in this next version. But honestly, I'll give him credit because I feel like the switch up is like, if the fireballs and the 4 fierces, the big buttons are making a problem, let me perfect parry and inch my way in, drive rush my way in, switch up with the OD fireball as well, Paladin, try to give different looks.
Yeah, but you're kind of seeing this, and I think Thunder was completely fine with him going and spending level 3 to be able to get that meter baited out. Because right here, you saw the aggression he already knew. All he had to do was sit and wait and see if Paladin will try to see if he can seek it a jump in, maybe get a low 4 drive rush out of there or some kind of situation. Try to be the aggressor in this situation. Now, do you have no more meter? You got to build that back up, at least get a bar. But look at all that life that you lost to get that 1 bar.
Racing and the stand light kick. Doesn't even need level 3 for the victory. I mean, honestly, at that point, there's just all the spacing in the world with a forward medium kick, a stand light kick, the OD fireballs. Paladin couldn't get in, as you mentioned. You know, maybe the bars are the biggest thing because that's a glass cannon. But however, I feel like level 2 would have been great to be able to like put through some of that pressure. And the throw on the tap parry attempt. Thunder is on one right now.
We got also talking about, you see the difference in meter management as well. Thunder has been completely keeping himself over the green the entire single time. While Paladin has had to play on the back foot because his meter is so low.
Yeah, it might be kind of hard because I feel like as Akuma, you're getting more aggressive with like aerial approach like this, fast ass fireballs that can build up the pressure. And now he knows that Paladin's going to go for the perfect parry, so he sticks out a button at the range where he knows if he drive rushes up or dashes up, he'll get clipped and hit. Like you're trying to go for like a drive rush in medium, maybe it's not fast enough, and Thunder is just too ready. Set point for him.
All right, able to get the nice little follower combo. Got to shoot it off the backboard there. Let me get another toss. I'll do it again. Go for 3. He's got a back dash now. He didn't. He tags.
He said, not me. Not making a clip out of me, bro. Back throw. Uh-oh. Bar building up here for Thunder. Guillotine. It's plus frame, so Paladin. And that throw perfect parry. OD fireball is a switch up. You see the switch ups back and forth with a perfect parry play. Excuse me. Paladin go for a perfect parry. OD fireball instead of a button. Caught him lacking.
Oh, that was a good call out with the back. Because you know he was going to go for the tried and true forward heavy punch. Be able to start getting that target combo. That harasses so well in the corner.
Space goes, no gap. Hits him with that sip of calamity. Big gulp. Ooh, yes, sir. And Thunder getting 2 bars down. Walks up medium. Could have converted. Could have killed, possibly like OD. Advent Fist, he would have got the wall pin. Stand light kick will still get the kill that he wants. Either way, still had the range. And again, I think it's something that you mentioned over at FlyQuest yesterday. Stand light kick is an absolute killer of a button for Akuma compared to other Shotos. For Ken, he needs counter hit. Akuma don't need that. Get what he needs off.
Nope.
And that's a thing that I feel